Are you a new Chief Operating Officer or about to go into a Chief Operating Officer role for the first time? Or are you a Chief Operating Officer that's looking to move forward in your career, add more business impact in the organisation you serve, or move ultimately into a CEO role? If so, this channel's for you. My name's Rob Evans. In 30 plus years of running businesses, developing teams, leading turnarounds and assessing businesses for acquisition, I've worked with on the ground over 150 different operating companies, worked with many professionals and operated in COO roles in a number of organisations. And I think the role of Chief Operating Officer is one of the most complex roles in any organisation, and it's the most loosely defined in many organisations. So I think the first piece of work that we need to do as a COO is always to make sure that we're really clear on what our role and responsibilities are. In my experience, the successful teams tend to cover four bases really well, and that's people, principles, mechanics and culture. I call it PPMC leadership. And it's one example of the methodologies and frameworks that I share as part of my work. I run programs to help individuals find a way that works for them. You know, most of us know most of what we need to know for our role. None of us knows everything. And, you know, I try and help individuals, you know, find good leaps forward with modest investment in, you know, time, attention, energy, and so on. And that's what the focus of my work is now as Outperformance Highway. I'm the founder of this business. You'll find the link to the Chief Operating Officer program in the description, so check it out. And just going back to PPMC leadership, I think the successful teams have enough quality people to get done what they need to get done. Secondly, they are absolutely clear on the principles by which they operate as a team, and they tend to stick to those principles. It's very hard to deal with the leadership of an organisation if decisions, if there's continual flip-flopping on decisions. Thirdly, it's the mechanics in the organisation, the hardwiring that we put in, often us actually, as a COO, means that we are easy to work with and easy to work for. And fourthly, our culture, the soft wiring in the organisation, means that we as an organisation are energising to work with and for. Because of course, our culture is our fuel, culture is the ways of our people, and we want our people operating in ways that reflect the fact that they really want to deliver what needs to be delivered for the organisation, rather than doing what needs to be delivered because they feel they have to keep their role. So that's about the shape of the environment that we collectively as leaders, ourselves as COO, but also the CEO and the wider management team create in the organisation. So this framework, PPMC leadership, which I go into depth in the programs, is a framework that we can use, a lens that we can use to apply not only to our whole organisation, but also to specific teams in our organisation. If we're going to find ways to add value in the organisation, I think PPMC leadership is a great tool for a COO. So I hope you find that useful. Every Friday I publish a question called Friday's Question. The whole idea is to really share some ideas, provoke thought, and because I think the better we reflect, the better we perform. So I'm about to run short Friday's Question now to wrap this video up. I hope you enjoy it and you find it thought-provoking. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you are interested in moving forward as a COO, and also to give this video a like, and I'll run the video now. The less inclined we are to promote from within, the harder we're going to find it ultimately to retain great people, because great people want opportunities. We can interview them, but we don't really necessarily know until they're on the inside what their characters are. But the great thing is they bring with them alternative perspectives and experiences. Internally, we know our individuals, but we know in all likelihood what their strengths and weaknesses are. And often the existence of weaknesses in their portfolio of skill sets and mindsets will work against them in any promotion opportunities. But of course, we've got the option of developing them, and developing them is incredibly motivational, not only for those individuals, but also for all their colleagues. How effectively do we develop within? I hope you enjoyed that and found it thought-provoking. Don't forget to give the video a like and to subscribe to the channel. Also, I've developed a strategic reflection workbook for chief operating officers. The link is in the description. It's a free resource, so you can download it there. I hope you find it very useful. But it sets out more about PPMC leadership that I talked about, but also some of the other aspects that I think are quite important for us as a COO. So I hope you find it a useful resource. I look forward to seeing the next video.